Hello friends, welcome you all to my YouTube channel. The topic for today's video is actions class. This actions class we generally use to handle the keyboard events and the mouse hover. And the syntax for this action class will be action equals to new actions, and here in the argument of this actions we have to pass the driver. By passing the driver over here, we are just giving the control for our web driver to this action class so that it can complete the events like keyboard events and mouse hover. And these keyboard events are generally the events that we do by clicking off on our enter key or the functions key in our keyboard. Like if we do have let me take a brush. Like we have some email address to pass here, and we have some password section, password box here, and then we have sign in button here. So generally what we do click by using our mouse over there, or what we can do, we can just enter the keyboard and click on the enter of our keyboard, or in MacBook we can just click the return key to sign in for this email and password. So this click in event on the sign in button we can just also use by we can also do by using action class. So for that the syntax will be action dot send keys and keys dot enter, or for the MacBook it will be keys dot return. And after that we need to use two methods, build.perform. These two methods, build.performs, are for compilation and execution of the code. If we will not use this build.perform after the action class, then the code will not get execute and will also not get compiled during the execution. So what we need to do is here, like action.send keys dot enter or keys dot return. Next event is mouse hover. So what we need to do in mouse hover is like we will use the same kind of object variable for action class here, and it will be action dot move to element, or here we can put the web element, and then again we need to use the build.perform for compilation and execution of our code. For mouse hover there are many more methods we can use, like we can use action dot click and hold, we can use action dot double click, action dot drag and drop, action dot release, or action dot move to element. There are many more methods for the mouse hover where we can use that we can handle by using the action class. So what is the mouse hover? Let me take you to the website. This is the website where we can check the mouse hover. Like here, if I'm putting my cursor over here, just few options get opened, and if I go to any other, then few more options get opened. So these all events are like the can be handled by action class, and these all comes under the mouse hover. So let's go to the coding part now. We will see how we can handle the keyboard event and how we can handle the mouse over by using the actions class. So if we are here, then I already have generated a class name as actions class and have already set the properties, system.set properties for our init method, and then I have generated two methods. One is the keyboard event, another method is the mouse over. So let's comment this out so that we can perform one method at a time. Here for this keyboard event I have taken this URL, and so let me comment out this URL for the time being until we will work on this URL here. So what we need to do here is what this URL is. Let me take you to the website here. Yeah, this URL is for the sign in button, like any website. I'm just taking this website just for the convenience. It's like I am putting some email address here, like abc123 @ let's say gmail.com, and then I am just passing some password here, something, and then I want to click on sign in button. So when I do click on sign in button, it is showing me this message, this error message, that you need to enter the text displayed above. So this sign in button I just want to handle by using the enter key of the keyboard. Let's start this one. So what we need to do, first we need to put the here let's go. The email address, the XPath for the email address, or we need to make the web element for this email address, and also for the password and all. And for the sign in button we do not need, because we want to use the keyboard event. So let's see Control Shift C. When we do Control Shift C, what we can do is wait a second, just delete this one first. Let me refresh this website one time. Yeah, just refreshed it, and let's go to the email, and here let's copy the XPath, because our focus for the day is action class. So just we will not go in the detailing of the how to write XPath element, web element. Let's say this is the email field, email element. Email element equals to what? Driver dot find element dot by dot XPath, and here for the XPath we already copied, so just paste it, and we just simply can do that. Next is let's what we do, we just copy this, and we can we can just copy this, and we can do that is the password element, and here we need to check the XPath for this password field. So just copy the XPath, and what we need to do is just paste this XPath over here. Just paste it over here. And now what we need to do is, what we want to do some send keys in the email field. So let's do dot send keys. And what send keys? This is the, let's say I just want to say abc123@gmail.com. and next what I want to do the send keys to password element, and then dot send keys. What are the send keys here? Let's say I just want to do abc 1 2 3 or 4, anything. And then now we want to use the action class, so it will be action equals to new actions, and now we need to pass the driver here. So what we can do is just pass the driver. Okay, one more thing I have to tell, because okay, let me remove this from here, and let me remove this one also from here. So what I want to do now, because we just making the object variable for this action class, so what we need to do is first we need to import this. So let's import it from here, and then we have to pass the driver. So now what we need to do is action dot, here what we want to do, we have to use the send keys, and for this send keys, next thing that we need to do is keys dot, either we can use the enter, you have enter option, or we can have keys dot return also. So but let's use the enter. If you use enter, and then after that we need to use build dot build dot perform. Okay, perform select, and this is the coding for our keyboard event. So just save it. Then if I execute my code, then my web driver should take me to that page, that URL, and also we should get the a message. Yeah, we got it. Enter the text displayed above. Please enter the character that appear in the image in order to proceed. So thus how we can handle the keyboard event by using our action class, and it is pass, no failure over there. Now let's comment this out. Next we have to use, we want to check about the how to handle the mouse hover by using action class, and this time we just can comment this one out, because we will use this URL this time. So what we need to do is, let's close this manually, and we will go to this URL. What we need to do is, first let's say we want to go to this apex. First we have to find out the web element XPath for this web element apex, and then we have to find out the XPath for this any one of this, let's say apex cloud service, and after that we have to find out for apex hybrid cloud. So these three we have to handle, and we have to reach here. If I click here, so it will take me to this page. So we should reach to that page once we use our mouse hover by using our Selenium web driver. So what we need to do is, let's say again the web element first one was apex, and web element apex element equals to driver dot find element by dot XPath and yeah, by dot XPath, and let's copy this. Oh, we just simply can copy this. Okay, fine. And here also we can do this. So what is the next one after apex? It is our apex cloud services, and then apex hybrid cloud, apex cloud services, and then next element is apex hybrid cloud. So now we have to put the XPath for all of these three. So let's say Control C, and we are here. We just can go there, just simply copy the XPath, and once you copy the XPath, put it here. Now next go to after apex where we want to go cloud service. So Control Shift C, and then we can just go and copy the XPath, and here we just can simply paste it. And then next will be our, after this, what we want, apex hybrid. So what we need to do, Control Shift C, we just simply can go there. So copy the XPath, and what we can do, just simply put it here, right? So now what next is, okay, yeah, like that also we can do. So what we need to do is, now we will create the object variable for our action class. Action equals to new actions, and let's pass the driver over there, driver. So this time we do not need to import this because we have already imported and it is there in our import library. So after that what we need to do is action dot, here it is. So what is there, let's see, this is move to element. This is our action dot move to element. So we will do move to dot move to element. So we do have action dot move to web element. So let's select this one. So first is apex element, so let's select this one, and then what we need to do is dot build dot perform. We need to do build dot perform, and then enter, and then again we need to do action dot move to element, and our element is, next element is this apex cloud service. So let's choose the apex cloud service here, apex cloud service, and then dot build dot perform. So once we use build dot perform, then what we need to do is next, what's next is apex hybrid cloud element. So what we will do, we will just simply use apex, and let's Control Shift, then we will be having the options. We need apex hybrid cloud element. Select it and dot click. So our coding is almost complete. Now what next we need to do is just save it, and let's see if everything is fine here. Yeah, we already comment out this method, so it will not execute. This mouse hover is only the method that will execute. So Let's run it. Our driver gets started nicely, and it should have clicked. It has clicked on the desired link. So let's see the results. Is pass only. There is no failure. Other events by that we can use our action dot click and hold, action dot double click. All these, like, we simply can just practice by using the same way that we have done for this action dot send keys and action dot move to element, for respectively for the keyboard event and the mouse over. So I hope this is the simplest way to understand these two most important actions of that we handle by using the actions class, the keyboard event and the mouse over. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching this.